Hello, anagrams and antiheroes. My name is TV's Guy, and welcome back to whatever this is. I don't know if this is called Rune, or if it's Undertale 2, or if it's just called Contact, or if it's even a full game. I looked at the file version, like in the file information, it's version 0.666, which I think is a Halloween joke on Toby Fox's part. Like, how much of this matters at all, how much of this is real, whether it's some sort of a playable teaser for an upcoming game, not really super clear to me, but what is clear to me is that I got the game for free, so I'm not going to complain about whatever the hell is going on. I'm just going to enjoy it. So, I played Undertale back in the day. I played it through once, or specifically I played it through, got like a neutral ending, and then I played it through to get a true pacifist run. I've never played a genocide run. I've watched a Let's Play of them, but I don't want to. I don't want to kill them, even for the fun of it. And consequently, and I've got a thing in my throat as usual, I'm not really deep into Undertale lore. Like, I'm not really super deep into, like, the whole, what's the deal with W.D. Gaster and the secret lore that's behind the whole thing and the various glitch stuff and all of that fan theory stuff. Not really my strong suit. I've never really found myself interested in it. I was perfectly happy with just Undertale the way that it was back in the day. Consequently, if there's anything that comes up during the playthrough of this thing that's related to the deep lore of Undertale, or that you know, has some connection to it, feel free to tell me down in the comments, although be kind and tag them with spoilers in case other people might not want to, you know, get spoiled by it. Yeah, what else? Yeah, let's just, so last episode of this thing, I was just kind of pathetically happy that I got to play more Undertale-style game from Toby Fox, and I was just kind of along for the ride. This time around, I'm gonna try and be a little bit more Let's Player-y. And, you know, do commentary and maybe do, like, some voices, or, you know, make a little fun. Maybe discuss the art and the visuals of the game. Chris, do you know you can hold X to run? The game is screwing with me. It's screwing with me already. If you remember last time, I made a conscious decision that I didn't want to run. I just wanted to walk and just kind of enjoy the sights. And the game realized this and passed commentary on it. I'm so happy to be back in this world. And I do, like, from a pure technical, oh, this looks familiar. From a pure technical perspective, this game is a substantial update over Undertale was always kind of just a little on the basic side. A little simplistic. Oh, it's a dummy. I remember the dummies. Sure, I could do with a tutorial. Oh, okay, so my HP is everybody's HP. That's actually quite a clever way to do it. But it's the familiar battle system in that respect. Okay. Fighting is unnecessary in this world. Okay, good. So we can still spare everyone if we want to. Unless, of course, we've got crazy barbarian lady with us. And it's the same timing-based attack. Okay, so defending will also gather TP. Excellent. Because I noticed that also dodging close to the bullets that the thing throws out. Ah. I don't see why not. So, unlike Undertale, which pulls the rug out from under you by expecting you to treat it like a normal RPG, where you will start by killing enemies, then eventually you kill Toriel and you go, holy shit, I didn't mean to do that! And then you reset and you go back, and then Flowey taunts you about having killed Toriel and then regretted it. At least that's what happened to me back in the day. So unlike Undertale, which liked to pull the rug out from under you, here we get a in-depth tutorial on specifically how to spare enemies. If we spare all the enemies we meet, we'll never have to fight. Speaking of which, let's have a look at Ralsei here. He's got a red scarf of lightly magical fiber, and that's about it. Oh hey, the bit that says I have a human soul isn't visible anymore. Got changed. He's got fluffiness and kindness as traits. You tried to read the manual, but it was so dense you made your head spin. No running. Let's not run, let's just walk. I believe your choices are important too. In the end, how we treat them makes all the difference. So let's try our best to get by without fighting. If we can manage to do that, I believe this tale may have a happy ending. Otherwise, I fear that you may not find the result favorable. See... So, Fox is messing with us again. See, because... at the very start of the game, when we were creating our character, we made all these different choices about what the character we wanted to look like, what kind of shirt we wanted to wear, what kind of legs, blah, 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 and then the game goes, oh, your choices will now be discarded because your choices don't really matter. That is reinforced then with the confrontation with Susie in the hallway, where she states pretty flat out to the player that your choices don't matter. And that's a marked departure from Undertale, which in many ways was about actually genuinely making your choices matter quite a bit, especially the choice to spare enemies, especially the choice not to be fighting, not to be killing enemies. And so what I have to wonder, because this game is so directly patterned after your typical, like, you've got a fighter and a mage in your party and then a barbarian, and this is so strongly, especially with the castle town, so strongly patterned after your typical Final Fantasy RPG town. Even the music that's playing right now is mostly reminiscent of your NES RPG kind of soundtrack. So what I'm wondering is if Toby Fox, at least as one of the themes for this little game, is passing a bit of commentary on the nature of choice in these games. That for the most part, in an RPG, most RPGs, your choices don't matter at all. Like, you'll get some characters like, oh, hero, you have to go on the quest to save the world, and then you'll get a dialogue prompt where you can say yes or no. And if you say no, the character will just go, oh, but hero, you absolutely must go and save the world, and then the dialogue prompt comes up again, and then you say no, oh, but hero, you absolutely must go and save the... and then it comes up, and you can say no as many times as you like, but you will only ever be able to progress the game when you say yes. That's a common theme in RPGs, that like, there is no saying no. There is no making a real choice. There is no choosing not to act. And that's something that it feels like Susie was already also acting on, because she's someone who very explicitly rejected the quest. Like, she doesn't care about the quest. She doesn't want to help. She doesn't want to save the world. She doesn't want to do all the RPG hero stuff. She said no, and she left without us. She made a very conscious choice to ignore the quest and make a choice for herself. Is that choice going to matter? Are our choices going to matter? And I have a little bit of a feeling that maybe Ralsei isn't telling me the whole truth just yet. So I guess we'll find out. And yes, I'm absolutely gonna stick to my very annoying promise not to run for as much as possible during the... Like, if I have to dodge the fields of hope and dreams. Enemies ahead, you're gonna die. Signed Lancer. Okay. Random encounters then, or... Oh, the enemies are on the overworld. Okay. Yeah. Dodging close gathers TP. If you're reading this, I guess you're dead. Eventually, I'm gonna have to figure out some cartoon voices for... Oh, okay, there he is. And he's just here. I think I'll just leave one of the candy behind. Just to see if maybe that makes a difference. Do our choices matter? Will our choices matter at all? I wonder. An invitation, huh? Oh, right, okay. Well, you can't move around close faster as a heart. Alright. This is very familiar, all of it. Let's just spare the first of them. And defend. But it seems like you can also... Yeah. It seems like you can also exhaust an enemy by beating it over the head. I would rather not fight, but just do a little damage. Okay. Rudan's luster began to fade. It's tired now, right. So that means I can hit it with Pacify. And it's tired, and then it gets Okay, so you can actually also beat up enemies to a certain extent and then use pacify to make them go away. So I wonder, will it matter to spare the enemies in this game? Mamma mia, I am top chef. My latest cake worked me to exhaustion. I don't know what that accent is. It's certainly not Italian. So I took a little nap, but mamma mia, a scary noise woke me up. A beast was hunched on the table, eating the cake like an animal. I spritzed it with water and it hissed and ran off, but my wonderful cake is... Aw, Chris, that sounds like Susie. We must be going the right way. Yeah. That seems a bit dickish to the dude, but okay. Key items, broken cake. Oh, that might be, if I have to fight Susie, maybe that's a thing I can use to chill her the heck out. Okay. That's a new one. X-Flatter! Let's just start by dealing with Rune. And have you defend. Oh, okay. Kathy has a little secret, huh? Yes, I suppose it does. Defend. But anyway, yeah, if I can do a pacifist run of this game, I'm absolutely 100% gonna do it. Hey, puzzles. I remember these. Okay. Okay, so I have to run for this. Okay. Don't know how that worked. Behold, the maze of death! Prepare to get lost, clowns! Signed, Lancer. He should have a voice. He should have a silly voice, shouldn't he? He really should. God, I just keep getting distracted by how... And some sort of enemy looks like they got clobbered. That would be Susie. Feeling lost yet? You must be utterly helpless among these twists and turns. Your sense of direction won't save you now. Signed, Lancer. Hey, wait, where am I? Help! Somebody help! I'm lost! Signed, Lancer. I guess we'll have to run. Fair enough, fine. That ribbon is armor. See, because is he just a little bit too nice, Rouse? Or can we actually trust him? I wonder. I wonder. I don't even like fighting. The king left us no choice. Oh, Chris, we need to stop Susie. Quick. He's just beating the crap out of everyone. Hey, don't look! This sign is private! Signed, Lancer. Alrighty then. Yeah, we'll run. Fine, whatever. I have abandoned my principles. Oh, it's just this way. Oh! Somehow you survived the maze! But don't count your blessings before they hatch. Let's see how you fare against this team. Well, I think I may have... We don't need XP. Just encountering your smile is reward enough. So, have we flattered them? Hey, why aren't you guys thrashed? You're totally outnumbered! You made a team purely of support enemies. Their bullet patterns aren't balanced at all. It's like a dinner made out of 3 glasses of milk. And that's unusual somehow. Why don't we talk about this after the battle? Oh, I'm gonna spare the hell out of you guys. Sweet, how much do I get? You lost, Lancer. You don't get any. What kind of voice does he have, Ralsei? I'm bouncing between different ones. Oh! Can I have some of yours? No! Fine, little losers! Less an enemy and more a ridiculous buffoon. I thought you were running away. No. What goes with Ralsei? I thought you were running away. A kind of Kermit voice, maybe. Yeah, I finished! You finished running away. So what's the thing about the clock that I'm supposed to look out for? It's just the timer? I guess. I don't... What am I... Am I supposed to stand on all 3 at the same time? Yeah. I think that might be it. You have to stand on all of them at the same time, which is why we need her. Open up, you stupid door. No, that's not the right one. Oh, great. It's you guys. Susie, we were ever so worried. We were ever so worried about you. I'm still trying to figure out what the heck the voice is. Is it like Kermit the Frog? Because he has the green hat, and it keeps making me think of... Susie, we were ever so worried about you. How'd you get past those spikes before? Walk through them. But this door sucks. Aw, don't worry, Susie. It'll open after we solve the puzzle over there. Nice. Tell me when you finish it. Susie, we need you to finish it. Sometimes proceeding will take all 3 of us. Furthermore, only Chris can seal the dark fountain, so if you don't accompany us, you won't make it home. So you're saying I have to stick with you guys? Yup. See, that's troublesome because she will not stop attacking people. Yahoo! Susie's back on the team. Cue the fanfare. That's pretty good. Okay. So I have to find a way to stand on both of them at the same... all of them at the same time. Yeah. Right. So that's about manipulate... That's interesting. That's interesting, actually. That you have to actively manipulate the trail of characters that follows behind you, which again is a very Toby Fox kind of thing to do, because the trail of characters following behind you in old RPGs is only ever really meant to be like a metaphorical representation of, you know, characters following you. Good lord. As part of a party. But it's but here it's being used as a game mechanic in and of itself, which is interesting. Next battle, we should show her how to act. This is gonna be great. What? Why the hell would I do that? It attacked us. Let's smash it before it moves.
Aw, look, Susie, it seems harmless. If you act nice, we might win without hurting it.
Okay, okay. Hey, little guy. I really like the axe in your face. Where'd you get it?
Chris, maybe I should talk to her.
Yeah, I sneaked by and made a sign. Signed, Lancer.
Susie, I suppose you missed what I said earlier. As heroes, we have the power to make a peaceful future. So from now on, let's try to avoid fighting, okay? What if you just took it easy on them? If you weaken an enemy, I can use my pacify spell, which can put exhausted people to sleep.
Yawn. Yeah, your talking is already doing that.
Well, just think about it. I might have to warn enemies about her, Chris.
So that's an interesting game mechanic that you actually have to actively work against one of your own party members in order to be able to spare all the enemies in the game. That's interesting. I think I'll be fine without... Okay, dude. $1 dark dollar, dude. Anyway. The power of Mean Girl shines within you. Get Analyzer, we're going Undertaling. I think that'll do it for episode 2 of this particular little series. I'm slowly starting to figure out some voices I can give these characters to make it a little bit more interesting than just, you know, reading text boxes. So, if you've enjoyed this video, you should feel extremely free to click the like button down below. YouTube being YouTube, I'm not sure how much it helps, but it does help a little bit, apparently, I've been told. You can also subscribe to the channel if you want to watch more videos like this, or indeed if you want to watch any other of the videos I do, which like mostly is stuff about talking about art and character design in video games and stuff like that. If not, of course, that's completely okay. I do have Patreon that you can support if you are so inclined. It's got some perks on it and stuff. You can go on and check it out. If you have $1 that you don't need, then that $1 can be super helpful to creators like me who really do genuinely rely on that kind of thing to have places to live and stuff. If not, of course, that's completely okay. I'm just happy you've watched the video so far. If you've not enjoyed this video, there's a dislike button down below. Although, if you want to have a pacifist run through YouTube, you do have to spare every dislike button that you come across. Otherwise, you will not get the true ending. Thank you very much for watching.